The 1980s were a fascinating time in Britain. It was a decade of change, with new fashions, new music, and a growing sense of confidence. Streets were filled with hatchbacks, family saloons, and executive cars that reflected the changing lifestyles of British families. While some cars became legends, many others quietly disappeared from people's memories. Some were luxurious, some were practical, and some were simply everywhere. Today, we're counting down 10 British cars that seemed to be on almost every street during the 1980s, but somehow many people have forgotten just how popular they really were. Let's begin.
Number 10. Austin Montego, 1984. Austin Rover. We start with the Austin Montego. Introduced in 1984 by Austin Rover, the Montego replaced older family saloons and quickly became a familiar sight across Britain. Its clean, square styling was very much in keeping with the decade. It wasn't flashy, but it looked modern enough to compete with European rivals. Engine choices ranged from economical 1.3-liter units to more powerful 2.0-liter versions, giving buyers plenty of options. For many people, the Montego became the dependable family car that handled everything from weekday commutes to summer holidays. Today, it's rarely seen.
Number 9. Rover SD1, 1980s models, Rover. Next is a car that looked far more expensive than many of its rivals. The Rover SD1 continued into the early 1980s and remained one of Britain's most distinctive executive cars. Its long bonnet, sloping rear hatch, and elegant profile gave it a sporty appearance that stood out from ordinary saloons. Under the bonnet, buyers could choose everything from 6-cylinder engines to the famous 3.5-liter V8. The spacious interior, comfortable seats, and smooth performance made it popular with executives, government officials, and even police forces. It was a car that projected confidence without being overly extravagant. Even decades later, the SD1 still looks surprisingly modern.
Number 8. Triumph Acclaim, 1981. Triumph. Many people forget that the Triumph name survived into the early 1980s. The Triumph Acclaim arrived in 1981 and became the final car ever to wear the famous Triumph badge. Built through a partnership with Honda, it combined Japanese reliability with British production. Its compact size, neat styling, and efficient engines made it attractive to families looking for dependable transport. Drivers appreciated how easy it was to live with. It started every morning, handled daily journeys with ease, and offered better fuel economy than many larger competitors. Although it never became an icon, thousands quietly found their way onto British roads. Today, the Acclaim marks the end of an important chapter in British automotive history. Number 7. MG Metro, 1982. MG. Small cars could still be exciting. The MG Metro proved exactly that. Based on the practical Austin Metro, the MG version added sportier styling, upgraded suspension, and livelier performance. Its punchy engine gave younger drivers something affordable that was genuinely fun to drive. The red seat belts, sporty wheels, and bold badges made it feel far more exciting than an ordinary city car. It became a common sight outside colleges, workplaces, and shopping centers throughout Britain. Many owners remember it as their first sporty car. Despite its modest size, it left a lasting impression on a generation of drivers. Number 6. Jaguar XJ Series III, 1980s models, Jaguar. Luxury doesn't always have to shout. Sometimes it simply glides past. The Jaguar XJ Series III represented traditional British luxury at its finest during the 1980s. Its elegant chrome grille, graceful body lines, and beautifully crafted interior made every journey feel special. Buyers could choose smooth 6-cylinder engines or the legendary V12 for effortless performance.
The cabin featured polished wood, soft leather, and exceptional comfort. Business leaders, celebrities, and diplomats often chose the XJ because it balanced prestige with understated elegance. Even today, it remains one of Jaguar's most admired designs. Number 5. Rover 800, 1986. Rover. Halfway through our countdown is the Rover 800. Introduced in 1986, it represented a completely new direction for Rover. Developed alongside Honda, the 800 combined modern engineering with traditional British comfort. Its sleek design looked sophisticated without appearing aggressive. Inside, buyers found comfortable seats, generous space, and impressive equipment for the time. The V6 models offered smooth performance, while smaller engines kept running costs reasonable. The Rover 800 quickly became a favorite among company car drivers and government departments. For several years, it became one of the defining executive cars of late 1980s Britain. Number 4. Ford Granada Mark III, 1985 UK built. Although sold under the Ford name, the Granada was built in Britain for many UK buyers and became one of the country's best-known executive cars. When the radically styled Mark III appeared in 1985, opinions were divided. Its rounded shape looked dramatically different from the sharp-edged cars people were used to. But inside, comfort was the priority. Large seats, generous legroom, and smooth engines made long motorway journeys effortless. Many taxi operators, business executives, and families appreciated its reliability and practicality. Today, the once common Granada has almost disappeared from British roads. Number 3. Bentley Mulsanne, 1980. Bentley. Now we're entering true luxury. The Bentley Mulsanne arrived in 1980 and immediately became a symbol of wealth and prestige. Its handcrafted interior featured beautiful walnut wood and luxurious leather that reflected Britain's tradition of fine craftsmanship. Power came from Bentley's famous 6.75-litre V8, delivering effortless performance rather than dramatic speed. It represented success in a quiet, sophisticated way. Even now, it remains one of Bentley's most respected luxury saloons. Number 2. Austin Maestro, 1983, Austin Rover. Few cars were as common during the mid-1980s as the Austin Maestro. Launched in 1983, it quickly became one of Britain's favorite family hatchbacks. Its practical 5-door design offered plenty of passenger room and a surprisingly spacious boot. Available with several engine options, it appealed to first-time buyers, growing families, and company fleets alike. The Maestro was easy to drive, economical to run, and widely available across the country. At one point, it seemed impossible to visit a supermarket or school without seeing several parked nearby. Its popularity has faded over time, but during the 1980s, it was truly everywhere. Number 1. Rover 200 Series, 1984. Rover. Taking the top spot is a car many people completely forget just how popular it was. The Rover 200 Series arrived in 1984 and quickly earned a reputation for combining style, quality, and everyday practicality. Developed with Honda, it offered dependable engineering along with a more refined driving experience than many competitors. Its compact dimensions made it perfect for British roads, while the comfortable interior gave it an upmarket feel. Buyers appreciated its fuel economy, reliability, and smart appearance. For several years, it became one of the most familiar cars parked outside homes across Britain. Yet today, seeing one on the road has become a genuinely rare sight.